I recently met with a gentleman who asked a valid question. Like many other people in his generation, he's 63 years old. He had saved for retirement in his 401k, and he did a fantastic job of saving money over the years, and now he has north of $1 million saved. The question he asked me was, he said, "Marcus, will I be in a lower tax bracket in retirement?" And he asked that question because we all know how it goes. We've been told for years upon years to save money in our company retirement plans, 401ks, IRAs, etc., because we get to defer paying taxes on that money. We get a tax deduction when we put money away, and you're going to have to pay taxes at a later date. And when you retire, it goes that you're going to be in a lower tax bracket. But are you? And the problem that we've come to realize is that line of thinking is flawed for a number of different reasons. First, why on earth would taxes be lower? When you retire, you just don't magically need less money than you did when you were working. I don't know how we were convinced to drink that Koolaid. Of course, you're still going to need income in retirement. The same income, if not maybe even more, because you still have to live. And retirees, we know, are living a lot longer and have more active lifestyles. And healthcare costs, don't even get me started. You're going to be spending just as much money in retirement as you did while you were working, which means your tax bracket is not going to go down. All right, so the second issue is that tax rates will probably go up the next 5, 10, 15 years. Now, while I don't have a crystal ball to predict the future, I do know this, and I talk about it a lot in the workshops. Our country is in a lot of debt, and eventually the debt collector is going to start knocking. We also have promised our seniors that we're going to help fund their retirement in the form of Social Security. We're also going to be paying for some health care too in the form of Medicare. Not to mention our long list of current Democratic candidates whose solution to help with the proposal is to raise taxes. Right? Free healthcare for everybody, free college for everybody. However, nothing is free. Everything comes with a price. At the very least, when the current tax rates expire in December of 2025, our tax rates will go back to where they were before the law was passed. Okay, so after having that discussion, well, rather passionate discussion with my client, he said, "Well, what do I do now? It's too late for me to do anything." Actually, now is the ideal time to make changes. We are in a low tax rate environment, so now is the best time to consider tax strategies that can move some of that money that hasn't been taxed yet to a tax-free alternative. Now, the best way to accomplish this is really to sit down with a good fiduciary advisor who is experienced in income shifting and tax planning to ensure that you achieve this in the most efficient way possible. Here's what I know. When it comes to the distribution phase of retirement, you need advice from professionals. Saving money for retirement while you're working, that's easy. You have compounding and time on your side. You don't really have to think about anything else. But when it comes time to take that money out and you don't have a plan that takes taxes into account, it could break your retirement, and it will. So if you need that in your retirement plan, if you need a tax savings strategy in your retirement plan, you can schedule a complimentary call with me by just texting talktoMarcus to 555-888. We'll spend just 15 minutes or so discussing some of your concerns, and we'll let you know if we can help.